other fighters accountable, like Floyd, for example? I mean, Floyd doesn't even know his opponent's name, so are you holding him accountable to that? Floyd should still be fighting people that, he at least people that know that his opponent's name and stuff. Are you saying the same thing?
Hold on. A couple of things. Number one, last time I checked, Floyd retired. These are exhibitions that he had. I don't even count these. Floyd will tell you that himself. When Floyd, I didn't count Conor McGregor as a boxing match. That was a damn exhibition. I ain't paying no attention to that with Floyd. No way on earth. Not at all. That's number one. Number two, here's where you have to give Floyd his respect. He's a pioneer from the standpoint of his willingness to buy himself out of the contract with Top Rank, free himself up, and not be a prisoner to the promoter. So albeit in a different kind of fashion that Jake is doing it to some degree, Floyd's a pioneer in that regard. And the kind of thing that Jake has taken to another level, Floyd initiated. Julia, that is true.
I understand he initiated, but do you think it tarnishes his name to now be taking these bullshit I can't even say it. No, you don't think it does at all?
No. Here's the reason why. He's retired, number one. Number two, he had already proved himself as a world champion, made a whole boatload of money. He got $700 million in 2 fights, for crying out loud. He did all of that stuff. Then he retired, and he's announced that essentially these are exhibitions. He's just having fun with it because he's getting old. He's 45 years old now, and he did what he came to do. That's entirely different than a 25-year-old on the come up, knocking people out, okay? I mean, that's an entirely different ballgame, do you?
One, I regretfully sit here today to inform you that my brother Floyd Money, one of my all-time favorite fighters, has let me down. I know Floyd is still getting in there as late as this weekend because he wanted the money, but it just didn't happen. Mayweather, nobody deserves to be in your space. Stephen A. Smith discloses startling allegations that Floyd Mayweather, who earned over $700 million from just 2 fights, may be in danger of going bankrupt after allegedly participating in a $42 million swindle. While his reputation as a legendary boxer endures, Mayweather now appears to be having financial difficulties that could eventually catch up with him.
What's your definition of toy?
Well, private jet, Enzo, Bugatti. Let's walk over here. I'll show you a couple of toys. They call this the $1 million garage.
I know we're on television, Floyd, but I think it's necessary for me to say, damn.
Well, we are on ESPN. These are sports cars. It's a sports network. This car costs $3.2 million. This Bugatti right here costs $1.6 million. You ain't seen these toys.
I haven't seen these?
No.
What? Floyd, this is 7 cars, man. Silver, platinum, Miami, black LA, white Vegas.
Yeah, in New York, I got my drivers.
And you got your drivers in New York?
Yeah.
Why? Talk to me about why you make the decision to drive different colored cars in respective cities.
Spoiled brat.
Oh, just being a brat?
Just being a brat.
The 7 cars that you showed me
yes.
are in excess of $15 to $20 million.
Let me see what's the number. We go 3 point.
And you don't drive them.
It's close to 15 million. You're right. It's close to 15 million.
Because he has seen the results of Floyd Mayweather's hard work and discipline, Stephen A. Smith has a thorough understanding of the financial empire Mayweather has built, providing a unique perspective on the athlete's business acumen and money management. Smith has also seen firsthand the extravagant lifestyle Floyd Mayweather leads, including his mansion, luxury cars, and private jet.
All right. Now, Floyd Mayweather Jr., there's a story circulating that Business Insider did talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now, according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties. And it's 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Here is what Floyd Mayweather had said at the time on a video that he posted on his Instagram.
I love bringing the people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me. Guess what? You can do the same.
All right. Well, now we're trying to figure out what happened, right, with Business Insider. So, according to another update, he did ink a $402 million deal for a Black Spruce portfolio. When he said that it was all his and no one invested, he meant no one was funding his part of the investment but him. And so I think this is something where maybe he owns a piece of this or shares in it, but it hasn't changed hands because the majority owner is still the same owner that it was before. I'm trying to understand what happened with this, but I know there's a story that's circulating, so just putting it out there. Whew, it's a tough one. I'm trying to understand as a real estate person myself what exactly he is communicating when he's saying that he owns this, because they're trying to make it seem like he doesn't, but what it seems like is that he...
Just over a month after Floyd Mayweather Jr. announced his biggest deal to date, purchasing 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan, new reports have cast doubt on his claims to have invested in a $42 million Manhattan apartment portfolio. According to Business Insider, no such deal appears to have taken place. Floyd recently shared a video on Instagram claiming that he purchased 6 apartment buildings and that no partners were involved. Business Insider, however, refuted this claim, stating that the building's ownership is still the same and that they are not Mayweather's.
He said that many people are left wondering why Mayweather would make
Mayweather
such a
up until
brazen
recently
false
didn't
statement
have any
about his
money,
financial
so Floyd is the highest earning athlete in his career, making over $1.1 billion. And after making a killing, he ended up retiring in 2017. However, he dug himself into a hole after making super lavish purchases like this LA mansion. It was so bad that he actually owed $22.2 million to the IRS, which made him have to come out of retirement to pay that back. Like and follow for more.
Due to his unrivaled prowess in the ring and his ability to market himself, Mayweather Jr.
is largely regarded as the most paid boxer of all time. He retired from professional boxing in 2017, leaving a legacy of great performances and record-breaking earnings. However, despite his financial success, Mayweather didn't hesitate to make high-profile purchases after retiring, such as Los Angeles residences and other expensive goods that represented his wealth. There have been rumors that Mayweather had serious financial difficulties. His $22 million IRS debt was one of the most prominent problems, and it was a major factor in his decision to leave retirement and compete in exhibition bouts.
Fight Floyd or something?
Yeah.
Did he pay you to lose?
Nah,
What happened?
he didn't pay me. I wish you'd paid me.
How much you owe you?
Probably between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
You got it on you by any chance?
I have in Nigerian money. I'll give you 10 million in Nigerian money. That's about $1,100. So is that your only loss, was Floyd?
No, I didn't lose. It was an exhibition, so there's no loser.
There's no loser in exhibition?
No.
So you both are winners? It's like a tie. That's
I
not a
don't
good
know.
feeling. It's like tongue kissing your sister or something.
In addition to his desire to box again, Mayweather's comeback was driven by financial necessity. After he faced mounting debt and extravagant expenses, he chose to fight YouTuber Logan Paul in an exhibition match. However, after the fight, Logan Paul made a shocking accusation against Mayweather. He failed to pay him the $3 million agreed upon for the exhibition bout. Logan took to social media to express his frustration, implying that Floyd had not fulfilled their financial agreement.
Floyd Mayweather fought another exhibition against Gotti last Saturday. A real the crowd booing in the arena at the end. But in the middle of the second round, Floyd literally had the referee swapped out. He didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the refs do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're going to have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen, bro.
His colleagues were aware of the scandal surrounding Mayweather's finances, and boxing veteran Oscar de la Hoya, who has long criticized Mayweather, used the occasion to publicly chastise him in a humorous but scathing remark. Mayweather's continued participation in exhibition bouts was ridiculed by de la Hoya, who said it was time for him to quit.
Floyd Mayweather is bankrupt. At least that's what Logan Paul thinks. Logan hopped on the walkway to Fight Club show, and when he was asked about being paid, he was nothing short of honest.
It's unfortunate because, same Floyd Money Mayweather. Surely I was going to get my check fairly quickly, right? And that didn't happen, so I'm sure it'll come eventually, right? I realized, okay, I'm being strung along. This is a classic, hey, buddy, you're the new guy in this industry. We're going to puppeteer you however we want. Hop on for the ride and shut up. Instead of shutting up, I make fun of him on social media and let everyone know that he doesn't have any money. I kind of joke and I'm facetious and I point the finger at Floyd. Well, I don't know if it's his fault. Maybe a little bit, but something tells me Floyd doesn't control where the money goes. Or maybe he does. I don't know. And I don't really care. I just want
Putting more fuel on the flames, Logan Paul ridiculed the notion that Floyd Mayweather was a financial powerhouse, implying that nobody truly understood where his money was going, and suggested that Mayweather might be bankrupt, casting doubt on the veracity of the reports regarding Mayweather's wealth.
Logan Paul, he said you owe him some bread. How you feel about someone making those type of accusations?
That comes with the territory.
Right.
And you got to realize, when you used to getting, to them, that's real money. And I like YouTube because I don't mind getting a YouTube check.
Shit, we getting a YouTube check.
Right.
This is going to be a big YouTube check.
Yeah, so, the money is not coming fast enough. That's why when they say money on the back end, as far as pay-per-view, it take a while, And he shouldn't trip. If he feel like he done great numbers and we done record-breaking numbers, then I understand. Nothing comes right away. Just like I'm still collecting checks from fights 7 or 8 years ago. I'm still collecting checks. Why? Because I made smart moves and I'm my own boss. So they hate when a table is turned.
Right.
Look how many years they've been owing us money. But we don't never trip. So now when the table is turned, they say, oh, you owe us something. Be happy with the biggest payday.
During an appearance on the Pivot podcast, Floyd Mayweather was asked about Logan Paul's claims of unpaid money. He tried to dismiss the question by telling the interviewer that he liked YouTube and that the payment was just delayed because money takes time to arrive. Mayweather's response seemed evasive as he attempted to minimize the situation by framing, "It is a minor delay rather than a problem of not paying his debts."
He's never gotten $100 million for a fight. There's reports that he was the highest paid athlete over Christian Ronaldo.
You think it's...
I know it is.
So if you had to guess, what do you think's the most Floyd ever made in a fight?
Oh, I think that Floyd's, he's probably made about 60 million before in one night. But no, there's 100 million, 130 million. They just didn't happen. I know that Floyd is still getting in there as recently as this weekend because he needed the money.
You think he blew through all of his money?
I'm claiming for you, he in his whole career has made about 100 million. People think he made 130 in a night. I'm sharing with you he didn't. No boxer's ever made 130 million in one night.
And Logan Paul. He say you owing some bread, how you feel about someone making those type of accusation that comes with the territory, right? And you got to realize when you used to getting, to them that's real. Money and I like YouTube, because I don't mind getting a YouTube check. We getting a YouTube check. This going to be a big YouTube channel, yeah? So, the money is not coming fast enough. That's why when they say money on the back end, far as pay-per-view, it take a while, right? And he shouldn't trip. If he feel like he done great numbers, and we done record-breaking numbers, then I understand nothing comes right away, just like I'm still collecting checks from fights 7, 8 years ago. I'm still collecting checks. Why? Because I made smart moves and I'm my own boss. So they hate when the tables turn right. Look how many years they've been owing us money, but we don't never trip. So now when the table is turned, they say, "Oh, you owe us something. Be happy with the biggest pay that you ever got in your life." In a conversation with sports analyst Stephen A. Smith, when asked if he was more concerned about his legacy than his wealth, Mayweather said Mayweather, who is well known for his extravagant attitude, admitted that he earned over $800 million during his career, but he insisted that his primary goal has always been to amass fortune for previous fighters. Additionally, Chael Sonnen offered insight into Mayweather's financial circumstances. Known for being frank, Sonnen implied that Mayweather's decision to return to the ring after retirement was an indication that he may have spent all of his money. Sonnen pointed out that Mayweather had earned a staggering $60 million in a single night during his career, which should have been enough to protect his financial future.
Being able to do like that is Floyd Mayweather. He's the only guy who's been able to just be balling out of control, flashing money, $1 million watches, a fleet of super expensive cars, and still everybody up.
He does.
He's the only guy. The thing about Floyd is he never lost his discipline.
I don't think he was doing drugs or drinking. He kept his...
Floyd would famously run home from the nightclub. So he would go out in Vegas, he'd be partying. It looked like he's partying, he's drinking water. And then he would have his driver drive, and with his pants on, jeans on, he would jog home. And the dude was always training, never got out of shape.
Dude, the jog home in jeans isn't the torture. The torture is sitting around a bunch of drunk people drinking water in a club. I jog home all night.
Joe Rogan, the well-known UFC analyst and podcaster, also talked about Floyd Mayweather's propensity to show off his wealth. According to Roger, Mayweather was one of the few sportsmen who publicly flaunted his opulent lifestyle, including his residences, collection of high-end vehicles, and timepieces.
Talk about this picture of Mayweather in Dubai that's going viral. Here's the backstory. According to Gervonta Davis, Floyd Mayweather is being held hostage in Dubai over unpaid debts. Boxing agent Rick Glazer confirmed Davis's comments by saying Floyd is desperately trying to work things out with Dubai's court system. And that's why my comment, blink twice if you're stuck there, on this post is getting a lot of attention. Mayweather still hasn't addressed the situation, so stay tuned.
Boxer Gervonta made another significant charge in the escalating financial suspicions surrounding Mayweather. Davis asserted that Mayweather had been held captive in Dubai because of unpaid obligations, particularly those pertaining to the expensive jewelry and upscale items he had bought. Mayweather claimed to have been stranded in Dubai until he paid off his bills, which fueled rumors that his financial condition was far worse than he disclosed.
In my opinion, Tank is the best fighter in the entire world. And another terrific opportunity on June the 15th to go out there and show you guys why he's the top dog.
Just out of curiosity, bro, you said that Floyd was kidnapped by the Abu Dhabi folks. Any comment on that?
And again, like I was just saying, Tank's that guy. And for all the guys out there in the weight class and around the weight class, he's coming to get each and every one of you guys.
Regarding the allegations made by Gervonta Davis that Mayweather was held captive in Dubai, the CEO of Mayweather Promotions, Leonard Ellerby, declined to speak, merely dismissing the inquiry without providing any explanation or denial of the circumstances.
Tank Davis and blasted Floyd Mayweather and told the world that Floyd over there hanging like a piece of rotisserie by them oil men with that long money, got him held hostage till he get that money back. And y'all know Floyd be lying too. Floyd trying to, I've been out of town, I've been traveling the world for 2 months, but you look at Floyd, he ain't got no haircut or nothing, and he sent him there. And then Bill Caney said, "Oh, what account you on? Why we ain't on the Floyd Mayweather account?" He said, "Oh, this is a guy account that I'm cool with, or that I know this his account. Why you can't get on your own account, Floyd?" Not hating on Floyd. Floyd didn't touch a lot of money, more than I probably ever see in my life, y'all. But at the end of the day, y'all got to look at it like this. Ain't no 40-some-year-old guy who done made $500 million finna be out there doing exhibition fights. All right? Then y'all don't know about he sold a Bugatti, and Bugatti don't want to deal with him before because he sold a Bugatti that he had and got more off of it. Floyd going through it, but y'all don't want to believe it. And I wish nothing bad on him, but the truth is the truth. Floyd got to pay them folks their money. Them oil folks over there do not play the right.
To further complicate matters, Mayweather claimed to have been on a 2-month global tour. But Gervonta Davis refuted this, revealing that Mayweather had been stranded in Dubai because of financial difficulties.
Now, this comes amid, rumors of Floyd Mayweather being stuck in Dubai because he owes people money. And, these are coming from trustworthy sources, Gervonta Davis, Floyd Mayweather, people who know about Floyd Mayweather's inner life. But back to TMZ. So they reported Floyd Mayweather was courtside for last night's pivotal Clippers versus Mavericks game, but before money got to the arena, he was handing it out, blessing 3 homeless men with $30K. Now, there are no pictures, there is no video of this happening, but there is an official TMZ article, and TMZ usually gets it right. TMZ also said, "We're told Mayweather began talking to the guys and decided he wanted to help, so he busted out his backpack and blessed each guy with 10 racks. I don't want to show my face, but Floyd just gave us 30,000, Reynolds, one of the men, said after receiving the gift."
The fact that Mayweather had been held captive in Dubai was confirmed by more than just Davis. The idea that Mayweather had been confined to the city because of unpaid debts was supported by a number of additional sources. According to sources, Mayweather bought pricey jewelry and other luxuries, but neglected to pay his debts, which is what led to the scenario in Dubai.
Turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
Mayweather's already tense relationship with the city was further complicated after the Dubai incident when he was reportedly refused entry. This was a direct result of his financial problems related to his expensive purchases and outstanding debts. This incident signaled the end of Mayweather's association with Dubai and served as a sobering reminder of the dangers of leading an extravagant lifestyle without sound financial management.